Stop everything. What I'm about to tell you will change everything you thought you knew about the NFL landscape. Picture this. An electrifying buzz is in the air, the kind that makes your hair stand on end. The whispers are getting louder, and the anticipation is building like a pressure cooker about to explode. Let me tell you, this isn't just any rumor. This is a potential move that could shift the balance of power, bringing an elite player into the fold of one of football's most storied franchises. We're talking about a superstar, a true game changer in every sense of the word. A player so dynamic, so talented, that his very presence on the field can alter the course of a game. The kind of player who leaves you on the edge of your seat, heart pounding, with every touch of the ball. In the offices of the Green Bay Packers, chaos reigns supreme. Phones are ringing off the hook, emails are flying back and forth with the urgency of a 2-minute drill. General managers, scouts, and team execs are in a frenzy, engaging in hushed conversations behind closed doors, their brows furrowed in concentration. These are not just any discussions. They're the secretive kind that require encrypted messaging and off-the-record briefings. My sources, those deep inside the inner sanctum, have just confirmed something so huge, so monumental, that it could redefine the very fabric of this upcoming NFL season. But I can't spill the beans just yet. No, first, I need to set the stage for you to paint a picture of just why this potential trade rumor carries such weight and suspense. Trust me, you won't want to miss this, because what I'm about to reveal could make your jaw drop. The Green Bay Packers have found themselves in a precarious position over the last few seasons. While they have been consistent contenders, they've also been the bridesmaid too many times, always so close to the ultimate prize but never quite managing to clinch it. The storied franchise has a rich history, filled with legendary names and triumphant victories, yet recent years have seen them in search of the elusive championship glory that has evaded them since 2011. Head coach Matt LaFleur, entering his 8th season, boasts an impressive 76-41 regular season record, a testament to his steady hand at the helm. But his lackluster 3-6 playoff record nags at the organization, casting shadows over otherwise bright seasons. What the Packers need is that missing piece, the X factor to propel them to the next level. The situation has become more urgent recently. The Packers' 2025 season wrapped up with a 9-7-1 record, culminating in a disheartening wildcard loss to their arch-rivals, the Chicago Bears. Despite a promising start, they faltered towards the end, blowing a 21-3 halftime lead in that crucial playoff game. The franchise is desperate for a spark, a dynamic force to punch through the ceiling, keeping them from the Super Bowl. Adding to their woes, the defense is now leaderless following the departure of their defensive coordinator, while the offense cries out for a versatile weapon, the kind who can redefine the playbook and create mismatches every time he's on the field. The need is palpable, and the search has been relentless, stretching across the league as the Packers brass look for an answer. Secret meetings have been convened, discussions whispered in the shadows, private jets have flown off to meet potential candidates, and yet until now they've found no one worthy of their aspirations. And then, like a beacon in the night, they found HIM. The player who could change their fortunes, the one who possesses not just talent, but that rare ability to inspire teammates and terrify opponents. It took months to identify this target, the ideal player who fits the Packers' needs like a glove. But the Packers believe they've found the solution, and let me tell you, it's someone who has been making waves across the league. I'm talking about Jahmyr Gibbs. Yes, that's right, Jahmyr Gibbs, the running back sensation from the Detroit Lions. Just 23 years old and already a name that commands respect throughout the NFL. This guy's not just any player, he's something special. Known affectionately as Sonic, Gibbs is a versatile powerhouse, the kind of player who can jolt an offense with his electrifying speed and elusive maneuvers. In the 2025 season alone, Gibbs reached an impressive 1,000 rushing yards and scored double-digit touchdowns, showcasing his ability to slice through defenses and find the end zone with remarkable consistency. Gibbs isn't just a one-trick pony. He's the epitome of a modern-day running back, with career highs of 5.8 yards per carry and 4.3 receptions per game. His dual-threat capabilities ensure that every time he steps on the field, defensive coordinators scramble to adjust their game plans. This season, he recorded 113 total yards in a clutch victory over the Chicago Bears, a performance that solidified his reputation as a clutch player when the stakes are highest. Drafted 12th overall in 2023 out of the University of Alabama, Gibbs quickly made a name for himself, earning Pro Bowl selection in each of his first 3 seasons. His rookie year stats were nothing short of impressive, with 945 rushing yards, 10 rushing touchdowns, and an additional receiving touchdown. And he only got better from there. In 2024, Gibbs shattered the Lions franchise record with 20 total touchdowns, leading the entire NFL in scores and tying for the rushing touchdown lead with 16. Looking at his contract, Gibbs is up for an extension this offseason. As a 2023 first-round pick, he's in line for a major raise, potentially becoming one of the league's highest-paid running backs. With the current highest earner, Saquon Barkley, averaging $20.6 million annually, and other top backs earning over $14 million, Gibbs is poised to ink a lucrative deal, given his incredible production and impact. Now, why is he perfect for the Packers? It's simple. Green Bay needs a spark plug, and Gibbs is the answer. With his ability to execute on both rushing plays and in the passing game, he can fill multiple roles within the Packers' offensive scheme. Imagine him lining up in the backfield alongside Jordan Love, offering a reliable target for dump-off passes, while also blazing through defensive lines with his swift cuts and deceptive speed. But let's delve deeper into the behind-the-scenes moves that are potentially in play here. A highly placed NFL authority described Gibbs as one of the most electrifying players in the league right now, validating the massive interest in securing his talents. The GM of the Packers, Brian Gutekunst, is a mastermind when it comes to pulling off the seemingly impossible. He's known for working in the shadows, piecing together complex deals that leave many scratching their heads in wonder. However, Green Bay faces stiff competition. There are rival teams already rumbling in the background, eager to swoop in and block this potential blockbuster deal. Teams with deep pockets and a similar hunger for greatness. But the Packers have their strategy mapped out. They've earmarked funds for this very scenario, a mix of intelligent financial planning and a clear understanding of their roster needs. They don't just want Gibbs, they need him to fulfill their championship aspirations. Head coach Matt LaFleur's reaction to this possibility has been nothing short of emotional. Those close to him have seen the glint of excitement in his eyes, the renewed hope as he contemplates the possibilities of integrating such an asset into his game plan. Imagine the plays that could be drawn up with Gibbs in the lineup, or the flexibility his presence could provide both in backfield formations and as a slot receiver. And let's talk incentives. These are no ordinary performance bonuses. Gibbs's contract could potentially include bonuses that kick in if he hits certain milestones, such as surpassing career highs in rushing and receiving, or leading the league in touchdowns once again. Imagine bonuses tied to making the playoffs, advancing past key rounds, or even securing that elusive Super Bowl victory. Each clause meticulously crafted to motivate and reward excellence. From a financial and scheme perspective, adding Gibbs to the Green Bay Packers would have significant implications. Green Bay would need to carefully maneuver around salary cap restrictions, possibly restructuring current deals or making room via strategic cuts or trades. But the end goal remains clear, making Gibbs a Packer. Incorporating him into the offensive scheme would be seamless, given his skill set. Gibbs would be asked to complement existing players, like the current standout receivers and tight ends, creating a more unpredictable and dynamic offensive front. He could easily replace or pair with the current backfield players, depending on the situation, giving the Packers multiple looks and the ability to adapt to any defensive setup they encounter. The mere prospect of this acquisition already has tongues wagging and social media buzzing. Fans are lighting up platforms across the board, with hashtags trending, fan theories spreading like wildfire, and endless debates on forums about the impact this could have on the Packers' Super Bowl chances. The anticipation is palpable, and the next 48 hours could very well be crucial in determining if this dream becomes a reality. Imagine Jahmyr Gibbs in the hallowed green and gold of the Green Bay Packers. The visionary owner speaks of building a dynasty, a team remembered through the ages for their dominance and prowess. As the fanfare rises to a crescendo, it's hard not to get swept up in the excitement. Gibbs could be the missing piece of the puzzle, the key to unlocking a new era of success for the Packers and their devoted fans. So, what do you believe? Is this the move that will bring the Lombardi Trophy back to its namesake city? Is Gibbs the one to lead them to glory? Drop a comment saying I want HIM or nah. Remember to subscribe and share this news with everyone you know who loves football. Together, let's watch how this drama unfolds. Jahmyr Gibbs in Green Bay Packers colors. Can you imagine it? Let's go, Green Bay.